Welcome to Third Sunday's Tea, Tastings, and Testimonials. We are so very glad that all of our listeners and viewers are joining us here today. We are so grateful to God for this opportunity to have the show where we educate, advocate, and celebrate. Today we are live on location with Shay, Sharpe, Pink Wishes Christmas Wishes Brunch. We are so very grateful for her organization that provide wishes to young women who have been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, all of them under the age of 40. So we will have Shay Sharpe to come and tell you more about Shay Sharpe Pink Wishes. Welcome to the show,
Hi.
Shay.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. So tell us how all of this began. Tell us about Shay Sharpe's Pink Wishes.
Well, Shay Sharpe's Pink Wishes was some crazy idea that I rolled out of bed with. I had a girlfriend who was sick, and sicker than I believe she was, and I kept trying to do things for her, and she wouldn't allow me to. So I figured, well, if I did it as a group, maybe she'll let me. And that's Pink Wishes was born. I myself was diagnosed with breast cancer at age 26 with no family history of breast cancer or anything, and I know it had to happen, because had I not been diagnosed, I would have never started this organization. And I've been able to bless so many women. Started Shay Sharpe's Pink Wishes in 2011, and unfortunately in 2014, I was diagnosed with breast cancer again, 10 years later at age 36. Even though I had both breasts removed, and many people think because you don't have any breasts that you cannot get breast cancer, and that is a lie, that is a myth. I can still get breast cancer again, even though I've had my breasts removed again, and even men can get breast cancer. So I wish people just get that, out of their hair, just know your body, But through this journey, I've met so many women who needed help. Needed age-appropriate support, and I didn't know where they would find it. I didn't know what to do, but I knew I wanted to do something to help, and I started Shay Sharpe's Pink Wishes. We're based in Baltimore, but we grant wishes across all 50 states. The young women all have 1 year or less to live. They write to me and tell me the wish, and I make the wish happen.
So tell me, what does it take? How can we support Shay Sharpe's Pink Wishes?
Oh my God. Donate, donate, donate. Money is the biggest thing. We have there are no corporate sponsor. There are no big money involved. This is all, all of our friends, all our social media friends. People donate $5 or $50. They make this happen. Like even today for our program, our Christmas wish, I'm like their grandmother. I'm their aunt. I'm the person buying their socks, their underwear. Everyone gets a coat. My West Coast kids, they may need scuba gear, but boots and learning material, crafts, everything. I'm the one to supply that. And oftentimes this is the children's only gift. So I go above and beyond, even if it goes into, dip it into my own money to make sure that these children have everything they need to make their Christmas bright. Even one of the families here today, mom has passed away some years back, and I still sponsor all 5 of the children. The first wish recipient, that kind of my reasoning for starting Pink Wishes, she passed in 2012, and her son is 18, and he ages out today. This is his last year. But so in addition to his Christmas wishes, he'll also receive a check towards his education, because he enrolled in college this year.
Absolutely. So I want to do a challenge today. I want to challenge all of our listeners and our viewers to go to ShaySharpePinkWishes.com.
.org. Yep. ShaySharpes Wishes WISHES.org. Or you can do PayPal. www.paypal.me/SSPW.
All right, so I'm going to start off our challenge with $25. I want every viewer, every listener to go to Shay Sharpe Pink Wishes. We are granting wishes on today, and it is not possible without individuals donating and making these things come true and making Christmas a fabulous and wonderful time for children whose mother is either dealing with a chronic illness or actually many of them have passed away. So Shay, tell us about today. How did all of this come about? Because it's a lot of work, I know. It's a lot of kids downstairs at the brunch, and it's a huge undertaking, to say the least.
Huge. I wish I could do this alone. I can't. I have every ton of volunteers who come through and help with this. Oh, there's a lot of shopping. When you're shopping for 20 people, when you're buying that many items for 20 people, it's a zoo. Just trying to separate everything, and every gift is wrapped. So to wrap everything, and my volunteers are so picky, they want to make things beautiful for these children. They want all matching wrapping paper and gift bags, and everybody goes above and beyond. And I even have my volunteers, some of them have forfeited paying a bill this month so that they can help make a child's Christmas a little more bright. And I have a chef who comes in and volunteers to cook. We pay for the food, but she didn't charge us to come cook. We have bakers here, and they didn't charge for their service, but it's a lot. Everyone isn't here, and three of the families aren't here in Baltimore. So this week, I actually went to Houston. We're just getting back. So to fly over and make sure that young lady had her gifts, as her mom is dying. We have a lady in hospice, so we'll drop her stuff off this week. So it's really a lot to make this happen. And we've been up since this morning. We laid here the last night wrapping all of the gifts. So it's really a lot, and as much work as it is, we do it year after year after year, and every year we just want to make it bigger and better, because some of these same children we'll see every year. We don't want to just have them in my lower level, so we try to make the house as festive as possible. Yes. And multiple trees, and we change the menu, and even right now, they're creating their own ornaments, so when they come here every year, they'll see a little part of them on the tree, and I think that's pretty cool.
I think it's pretty cool too. So I challenge all of our listeners and all of our viewers to go to ShaySharpesPinkWishes.org and donate $25. Join me in this challenge on today. Now, we know that it's a festive time, and we know it's Christmas time, but one of the things that Shay does all throughout the year is support these women. So tell us how you support the women throughout the year.
Oh my God. It's like I said, oftentimes we don't receive the age appropriate support that we require. When we go in, oftentimes we're the youngest, or we may be the only African American. In my case, was usually always the youngest here. And oh baby, you waiting on your grandmother? And you're like, no, this is my appointment. Or I'm somewhere sweating to death because I'm in menopause. And it's like, oh baby, you're too young to be sweating like that. So oftentimes women feel like nobody understands what they're going through.
Right.
And because I've gone through it, I know. So I'm their phone call. We have girls in every single time zone and in 3 other countries. So the phone and the voicemail, email, everything is going off all day long because they need to talk to me. They need someone who understands why the hair's falling out, or why I'm itching here, or why I feel like, I can't be intimate with my husband anymore. They need someone to talk to, and because I've been through it, I'm that person for them. So whether they need conversation, whether they need sort of help finding resources, whether they need someone to go to wig shopping with them, somebody to sit at chemo, take them to the hospital, pick them up from the airport, sit with them in hospice. I've sat with a cold body as I waited for the family to get there because the hospital contacted me before the family. I never thought that wishes would get to that point, and I've watched one of our wish recipients take our last breath, and I sat with another soon as she took hers. So I never thought it would get there, but for them people to entrust me with that, for a young lady, I was just telling the story downstairs, who's in hospice, who we're going to take her stuff to, and she said, I feel a little better dying, knowing that you guys will take care of my boys when I'm gone. And you know what kind of strength it takes to say that, for somebody to entrust me with that, like, for them, for God, for somebody to trust me that much, that I'm okay, because I know you will keep an eye on them. Like, that's, I don't know.
That's God sent. And I truly believe that Shay is God sent to fulfill this purpose at this particular time on this planet, to have Shay Sharpe Pink Wishes to bless other women because she's experienced this. And she started out young, and many of the women are young. The children have lost their mother or can soon lose their mother. And I challenge all of you to go to ShaySharpesPinkWishes.org and match me on that $25. If you can do more, do much more.
Yes, please.
Please do much more, because she not only grant Christmas wishes, but she grant wishes
throughout the year,
throughout the year. And one of the greatest things that I learned from, you educating me is that when you're diagnosed, you don't automatically get services.
No.
You don't automatically get disability.
No.
And it just kind of blew my mind. So share with me that. I know that one of the other young ladies was speaking earlier. She said that she lost her house. She couldn't work because of the illness. So share that.
I'm just in awe of the number of people who think soon as you're diagnosed with cancer, you automatically get all of this help or you have free insurance, and that is not the case. I was actually denied insurance prior to Obamacare, even though I didn't have Obamacare, but prior to that, if organizations or companies could deny me insurance because I'm such a liability, I'm so young and my insurance premiums are through the roof. And even with that and the amount of money I would have to pay them, they would still deny me because I had a pre-existing health condition. And if you're working or not working, you can't just spend $600 per month on yourself for insurance, Disability hadn't come through, your short-term or long-term disability may or may not come through at work. And some of these young women, let's just say you work in a corner store. You know this person, she's been working there for 10 years. But now she's sick. She has no sick pay. She has no money in unemployment, because she just has this random job. So even though she's had a job, now what? Like, what do you do? And many people don't know where to find the resources or who to ask or who to contact. And luckily, I've been able to hook them up with the right people. And sometimes in their most dire situations, be able to help them, but nothing is just giving to us. We really have to go through, and it had been 10 years, and I still was going back and forth with disability. They was like, you know what, she's very well educated, and she's not going to die from this. We feel as though she's going to be able to return to work, and that hasn't been the case. I actually haven't been on payroll since 2007.
Wow.
10 years.
Wow.
I still take 20-something pills a day. I'm still at the doctor's, every 6 weeks, and this will be my life for the rest of my life, and no feeling in my fingers and no feeling in my feet and dental issues and weight gain. I gained 60 pounds when the cancer came back, in 6 months. And you never know what this medicine is going to do to you or your body, but I'm telling you, to the point of me almost losing my house. Like, it took for me to hit rock bottom to see all of the things and all of the people I could do without. And you always think, I would never use dollar store toilet paper. And it got to the point that I had no other option but to use dollar store toilet paper because it was all I could afford. Mm-hmm. On top of your bills, on top of your medical expenses, on top of co-pays and paying to park at the hospital every single day. I almost feel like I went from balling in bankruptcy in 18,000. In 18 months. I had thousands in my savings. Blew through that just in co-pays and parking. You're like, $12 to park? That's nothing when you're going to the doctors a couple times a year. But when you're doing it every day for 4 months, every single day, you're like, this is adding up, and tolls and gas and daycare. You're at the doctors all day, and it's just a lot. And you're changing of your diet and changing of your meds, and cancer would definitely throw your finances for a loop. And just like, as you said earlier, the young lady said she had to lose her house. You're sick. You don't know if you're going to live or die, and you don't have anywhere to live. It's horrible.
That's why it's so important for you all to join us in helping to grant pink wishes to women who are suffering from cancer, young women under the age of 40 who are suffering from this terminal illness. And when we look at research, and I've been reading, and ever since you started this, and I have not found where a lot of money is going into the causes of young African American women who have been diagnosed with cancer?
It doesn't. I don't think there's enough of us for them to feel like they need to invest a lot of money in it. Because the medicines I'm giving aren't tested on women my age. They're tested on older women. So it's the reason I'm having adverse reactions to it. You know, for whatever reason, young women and African American women get a more aggressive form of breast cancer, which, you know, sometimes is a death sentence for us, you know. Even though Caucasian women get breast cancer more often, black women die from it more often, you know. So I don't know if it's lack of insurance or area or what, but it shouldn't have to be, you know.
Right. Well, I praise God for Shay and Shay Sharpe's pinkwishes.org. I am expecting all of the listeners, all of the viewers to go there to donate so she can continue to grant pink wishes, not just the Christmas wishes that she's doing today, but wishes all throughout the year, because these young women need our support. We'll be right back.
I know they could kill me also.
Right here.
So we see the kids here. They are making their Christmas ornaments. The children are making their Christmas ornaments at our Christmas tree brunch. Shay Sharpe Pink Wishes.
Yeah.
Lamont, did you write your name on yours? Hello? How's it going? You need them up?
Yeah.
Will you die? Don't act like that. Don't act like this wasn't fun, like you ain't had fun with me.
I did. They were.
We're here at Shay Sharpe's Pink Wishes, Christmas Wishes, and she is granting wishes to children whose mothers is suffering from terminal cancer, and they have made some beautiful ornaments. Can I see your ornament? Here are some of the ornaments that they are making today. Snowflakes, mistletoes, beautiful, beautiful ornaments that they will be able to hang on the tree and treasure for years to come. So now they're getting ready to get their gifts.
This is your first year, I break you in, right? got you some stuff. So this is your bag. All right, so got some stuff here. So you're not gonna open up anything. So you're gonna take it home so you can hit Christmas gifts. So this your bag. I don't know what's in there, but that's yours. So everybody, so nobody has shoes in their bag. Shoe City said they will send me shoes and they haven't sent them yet. I was hoping to have them by today and I haven't. So I will either meet up with you guys or mail them. The ones who aren't close, I will mail your shoes. You'll have them. So we didn't put those in the bag, so sorry. Okay? No problem. So hold your hands up. All right, Ma, you seeing all this now? That's stuff.
We don't know.
Right. You wanted all this stuff, you how you gonna carry it?
You want to come watch? Come on. Come over here. Come over here.
Look how he look. All right. He like, what's happening here? What's happening here? All the other kids like, ha ha, they got you too. They got you too. It's gonna fall? You think it's gonna fall? You gonna help your brother? You gonna hold some of that stuff? You gonna hold some of that stuff for him? Alright, so then we got you more stuff and more stuff and more stuff.
Miss.
And all of that's for you, so Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Put it back in your bag. I was like, put it back in the bag.
Ma, look at your granny.
What's she doing?
Eating chicken.
Why you giving her the chicken?
No, she stuck her whole face in it.
You got that?
She stuck her whole face in it.
And you smell like fried chicken. Thanks for the liquid pie.
You want some?
Oh, wait. I get another bag.
No, leave it there. So Keisha, we felt like the baby has something else. You have something.
What's his name?
So come on over.
That's the brother. We'll figure it out.
So come on over here. Come on, like moving on slow. It ain't a whole bunch of nothing, but it's a little something. We just wanted you to not have anything on Christmas notes. Come on, don't cry. Please don't cry. Oh my God, please.
It always does.
But I kind of had to get your bag, so I put the rest of your big stuff in your bag. So that's kind of why you got called over so soon. So I just get you in there. It's like, well, what you thinking that that's your stuff? He just kind of ran out of room in his bag. So in the event that on Christmas morning, some of that stuff not his, give it to his brother. It's one of the, both of them like, I think that's the wrong bag. So it's him or his brothers, so yeah, somebody. Tell him to switch.
Thank you.
Thank you. Somebody slap me. Who baked it? Alright, Josiah.
You like this?
How are you doing, sir? Good. You're so handsome. Alright, you might need some help. You might need your bro. You might need some backup. You ready? You see all of this stuff? All of these pretty people? All these pretty ladies? Got you for Christmas? You ready? Come on. How you gonna hold your gifts with your hands in your pockets? So yeah, that. So don't open up your stuff until Christmas, okay? So that you have a whole lot of stuff. So that one is there. And this one heavy. I want to know what this is. Yeah. And we have, where your brother at? You need some backup. Hezekiah. Right. Alright, so That's heavy. So you have this one. This one heavy. All his stuff heavy. I don't know what them babies done got you, but it's real heavy. And you got this one that's bigger than you. And then you have this one. And some stuff here. And okay, that's yours too.